Good day everyone, this is Gilroy Michael and welcome to my channel, The Gilroy Show. This is my first episode on 5 things nobody tells you about job hunting after 20 years of experience that you gained. 20 years, training thousands of people how to grow their business, how to grow their careers, helping entrepreneurs, helping business consultants, helping other directors, managing directors, founders, CEOs, CFOs, CXOs of different organizations. And here I am, just like everyone else, job hunting. If you think experience makes it easier, trust me, it doesn't. It just makes you notice things most people miss. So that's what today's video is all about. Hi, welcome back. I'm Gilroy, and as I already mentioned earlier, for 2 decades I've been building training programs. I've led L&D teams and helped organizations grow their people. I have trained across many corporates. I've done trainings with healthcares, hospitality industries, IT sectors, ITES sectors, bankings, and I've also been into constructions and manufacturing units. And I've also been training into the educational sector as well. I've been a teacher as well earlier in quite a few schools in the city that I'm from, that's Chennai. So right now, I'm doing something that I haven't done in a while, which is basically actively looking out for my next role. So this channel is where I'll share what I'm learning about careers, communication, training, and reinventing yourself at any stage. So today, 5 things about job hunting that nobody really tells you sits on 5 pillars that I assume would be the right fit for the current situation or the current generation as well. So the first pillar, the first point, is something which we all actually know. It's called as ATS resumes, which basically ATS resumes aren't operational anymore. Which means the first thing that surprised me, your resume isn't read by a human first. It's read by a software, an ATS. The full form of ATS is applicant tracking system, if you know or you don't know about it. And if your resume isn't formatted for that, a recruiter may never ever see it. So that means you need to have clear headers, your standard fonts, you need to have keywords matched to the job description, no fancy tables or graphics bearing your experience. And I had to rebuild my own resume with this lens, even after years of writing other people's resumes as well. So it's something good for me as well, you know. So my next pillar is LinkedIn. We all know about LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn is not just a place where you upload your resume, you talk about your professional experiences, you talk about your careers, you talk about your education qualification, you try connecting with professional people online. And LinkedIn is one of the main places that we actually look out for getting any help from professionals, right? So LinkedIn is basically a signal, and it's not a resume copy. It gives a signal out to recruiters where they would check if you are active, or are you posting anything? Do you sound like you are someone who's still growing? So I started posting about my availability and what I could bring to the table, not just waiting quietly. That visibility matters more than most people admit in this current generation, right? Even though ATS is a part of it, where recruiters obviously start looking to the resumes only after the ATS is approved based on the keywords on their job description. But again, LinkedIn helps you by you posting every day regularly, or probably on certain days and certain times, which I would probably tell to you about how you use LinkedIn and how it actually helps you out in your professional career as well, right? So my second pillar was LinkedIn. Let's look at our third pillar. All right. So my third pillar is relocation, flexibility, and open doors. So the third, as mentioned, being flexible, or being having the flexibility of relocating from one city to another city and to work over there in that particular city, or in your favorite organization that you get selected with. So I am open to relocating anywhere in India for the right role. And that alone widens the opportunity dramatically. So if you can be flexible, say so clearly and early. Don't make recruiters guess. So be open to them that you are available for relocating to another location, and you are apt for being selected or being hired for the current role that you are applying for, or whatever they are recruiting for. All right. So my fourth pillar is interview preparation. Never really stops being necessary. No matter how senior you are or how many years of experience that you have, you still need to prepare for your interviews like it's your first time. Practice your story, know your numbers, your outcomes, your impact, not just your job titles. Because in an interview, when you attend for a senior position, they're not going to be asking you the basic interview questions, but rather they're going to ask you data based on your job description or whatever you have experience on or experience with. So your data speaks more. So your numbers needs to be spoken out loud, and not just your numbers, your outcomes as well, and how much that impacted on the particular project that you were with. And my last pillar is the fifth pillar. So the fifth pillar, staying visible beats staying quiet. So the biggest mistake people make in a job search is going quiet. So share what you know, help others out, stay engaged. Opportunities often come from being seen and not just from applying. So do collaborate with your colleagues, with your ex-employees or ex-friends, ex-colleagues that you worked with. Check out with them, check and see if there's any availability in the organization that they are currently working with, which would in turn give you a proper reference towards the company that you are trying to apply with. So being visible is 1,000 better than being quiet and not getting yourself involved with anyone else around you. That would basically make you feel more dull and demotivated. So stay motivated, be energetic, keep applying on different job websites, try helping people out for the experience that you have. I'm not just talking about into the training field or anything else, but I'm trying to let you know that we have a lot of youngsters who are more talented than us, who's been in this industry for more than 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years, or even 30 years. But we still learn from the current generation and the current youngsters. So this is what I was talking about in my 5 pillars, on 5 things as to how you can handle your job hunting out of 20 years. So that's the 5 things nobody tells you about job hunting, even after 20 years of my experience. If this resonated, subscribe my channel, do share it, do like it, and be always up for what's coming up next. Because next up, we are getting into training design, communication skills, and career growth stories. So this is the Gilroy Show. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe. Bye-bye.